will work as objects and arrays will work as reference data types or reference types. Okay, this concept is really important to understand. Okay, I'll write an example. Try to understand what that example is doing. I will write another example. Tell me what is the difference between the first example versus second example. Okay. Okay, where x comma y, x equal to 10, y equal to 20, or let us say y equal to x. Now, can you tell me what will be the output? Output please. X value is how much and y value is how much? X 30, y 10. Everybody accepts that? Online folks, what will be the output of this program? Everybody confident? X 30 and y 10. Let us see. X value is 30, y value is 10. Can you tell me what we have done inside the program? We declared two variables. Variable 1 is x, variable 2 is y. Two simple variables. And initially line number 2, I declared the value of x as 10. I declared the value of y as x. That means x value is transformed to y, x equal to y. Later I changed the value of x, but it is not impacting the value of y. Agree or not? I made x y equal to x. Later I changed the value of x to 30. Is it impacting the value of y? No. Everybody accept that? Now look at another program. I said marks list and dummy. Marks list equal to 1, 3, 5, sorry. Only 3 values I added. Is that okay? Dummy equal to marks list. Is it exactly same what I am doing there in the x equal to 10 and y equal to x, or any way different? Same, right? Now I'm modifying the marks list to equal to will be the output? According to the previous scenario, it should be marks list must be 4, 9, and 10. Dummy must be 1, 5, and 6. Let us see the output. Marks list 4, 9, 10. Dummy 1, 5, 6. So now let us go back to the next scenario.
छत्रपती बिट्टी जोड़ भाई
I changed the user one dot name equal to Ravi. Simply I changed it. Let us see the outputs. What happened? User 1 is also having the name Ravi. User 2 is also having the name Ravi. What is the difference? Objects, the data inside the object will be shared across the instances. Try to understand. User 1 name Kiran. User 1 is an object which is having a name property called Kiran. You assigned this object to another variable called user 2. Simple program. Okay. Now, user 1 and user 2 are accessing the same object or same memory location here. And if you make any changes to that memory location, all the objects will get. Got it? If you change the value of the inside the object, everything will get impacted. Am I clear or no? User 1 and user 2 are objects. User 1 equal to user 2 or user 2 equal to user 1. What do you call it? Now, what will happen? There will be a memory created for the object, and you are passing the reference of that particular memory to user 2 to user 1 as well. Both the users are getting the same memory reference. And if you are trying to change anything in that particular memory, these two will be impacted. Not only two, n number of things that you derive from that same memory location, they all will get impacted. Am I clear? Any doubts? Same rule applies for the marks list as well. Let me see. Should apply for marks list as well. Now, let us see the output. Dummy and marked list are pointing to the same memory location for the array. If you are changing anything inside the memory location, if you are changing anything inside that array's memory location, what will happen? All the arrays derived from that particular memory location will be impacted. Am I clear? So, whenever you are doing the programming in JavaScript or TypeScript or ES6, always keep this in mind. If you are dealing with the arrays, and if you are assigning x equal to y kind of operations anywhere, any change you make to one place will be reflecting in the other place as well. The reason is they both are sharing the same memory location. Am I clear? Any doubts? There's something like this. When I'm creating the user one, I am creating an object in the memory. Let us call that object as the memory location as 100 is my memory location for user. This block, the block is referenced by 100th memory location, or let me write it down here itself. This block is containing what? Name Kiran. Got it? And let us say this block's memory address is 100 or 1000. This memory address. When you say user 1 equal to name Kiran, what happens? There is a block created here. Very bad design. It's a bad design. Okay. Now user 1 is holding the memory address of 1000. The moment you say what user 1 is giving, user 1 will share the same memory address to user 2. Now, user 1 is pointing to 1000 memory address, user 2 is also pointing to the same memory address. Is that clear? And anything which is changed in the memory address will be affecting user 1 as well as user 2. If you add, it will affect. If you remove, it will affect. If you change, it will affect. Is the example and the picture clear to everyone? Remember this. This is very, very important because 99.9% of the times you will be dealing with the objects, arrays, or array-based objects in the programs. Under such scenario, you will think, okay, I assigned the variable to x, I assigned this array to someone, I will modify this. Will not work. Because arrays carry pointer references. Objects carry pointer references. Am I clear, guys? Keep that in mind all the time. Okay? Because object-oriented JavaScript is becoming very, very crucial these days. If you're good at the object-oriented programming in the JavaScript, you can simply write the programs. If you're not good at this, and if you're not able to understand the particular concept properly, you will write the code, you will survive, but you will never be the best. Am I clear? You will survive, no problem. But I want my guys to be best. Got it? So that's where I'm explaining you this concept. Keep this in mind. Okay, then? Same concept when we are using the services in Angular, there you will understand. When I say an object will be shared across the application, then this concept will be applicable there. There will be a pattern called singleton pattern. This morning you asked, right? This morning you asked the question, right? Singleton versus this is the concept. You will create a global object. You will be pointing to that memory instance will be shared to everyone in the application. That's why this concept happens. Got it? Okay. So, what is the moral of the story? Arrays and objects will carry pointer references, and if you are changing anything inside that memory location, all the objects or the arrays derived from that memory location will be impacted. If you add, it will be added, it will be available to everyone. If you remove, it will be removed for everyone. So be careful. Be careful. Okay. Please note down next point. Next topic actually. How was the first example different? Good question, Ramya. We forgot the first example. First example is not talking about the memory allocations. It's just a variable allocation, that's it. You are not allocating a memory block there. Here, when you say x equal to 10, y equal to x, this is called value references. Directly you are allocating the value. Now here two memory allocations will be created. One for the x, other for the y. In the second scenario, one memory location for all the guys. Got it, Ramya? In the first scenario, only one location for one variable. If you say y equal to x, another location will be created for y. Whereas, when you are working with the objects and arrays, memory block will be created. That block address will be shared to both the guys. Do you got the difference now, Ramya? Okay, perfect. Shall I continue? Oh. Please note down. Events in JavaScript. Okay, take some rest. First point. So there are events in the JavaScript. What are these events? User interactions. So let us assume you build a nice HTML. You want to click a button. Who will click? A user will click. That means you want to talk to your code. As a user, you want to talk to your code to execute some logic, isn't it? So button click cheste, you expect some logic to get executed, isn't it? That means you are triggering the button click. It is an event. Okay. So in the JavaScript, there are few events available. One event is with the mouse. You move the mouse event. Isn't it or not? If you move the mouse, if you click the mouse, these are all called mouse events. Okay, right? Next, keyboard events. The moment you press the keys, it will be called as keyboard events. Keyboard press is the keyboard event. Mouse click is the mouse event. Now, if I touch my mobile, that is also an event. Touch event. If I drag something, drag event. Primarily, these are the events available. Okay? Every event will be having a event name. Every event will be having a name. If I press a key, it is called key press event. If I click my mouse, click event. Okay, if I press enter, some event will be there. Okay, and if I move my mouse, over event. If I focus somewhere, focus event. All these are called events in JavaScript. All these are called as events in JavaScript. Am I clear? Now, there are two approaches to attach the events to the application. First approach is by using HTML. On the HTML directly we will say on click, on key press, directly we will say. But I don't want to go with that approach because of various drawbacks with that. I want to go with the event handling purely from JavaScript. I want to handle purely event handling from the JavaScript only. Okay? So do you remember when we discussing about the accessing the HTML inside the JavaScript, we discussed a few query selectors. What are those? Get element by ID, get elements by class name, get elements by tag name, get elements by name. Lot of things we discussed, right? So now, again, we will do the same. First, we will get the element reference, and then for that particular element, we are going to attach event. So, shall we do that? Very simple examples. I'm doing very simple programming. I don't want to complicate the things because the life ahead is very complicated with Angular and the Node. Very simple H1 tag, and I'm not doing anything. Very simple H1 tag. Welcome to events, and I'm giving an ID to the tag, ID equal to heading. I came here. How will I get the reference of the element? Heading equal to document dot get element by ID heading. Clear? Now I'm attaching the event. Watch it. Heading dot add event listener. Heading dot add event listener. Here I'm attaching the event listener as mouse over. If I'm moving the mouse, do something, comma, there will be a function here. I said handle, mouse, move. What I'm doing? Heading dot style equal to color red. By default, it will be the black color red. By default, is this black color or not? What happened? The moment I move my mouse to that particular line, it became red. It became red. Now I'm attaching one more event. Shall I? Mouse leave. What I'm doing? Okay. When I'm entering the mouse, simple effects. Okay. So now do you understand how to attach the event to an element? Very simple. Write a function. That function is called handler. Next, document dot element dot add event listener. Event name with handler. So if you look at the code, add event listener is having two parts. First part is event name. Second part is event handler. Is this clear? Event name and then event handler. Clear to everyone? Any doubts? If it is clear to everyone, I can move to the next part.
What is the difference between mouse over and mouse?
Mouse over means if you are moving my mouse on that particular tab. Mouse leave means if you are moving out of that.
Mouse out and mouse.
Mouse out. Mouse out, I don't know. For each and everything, there will be around 4 or 5 steps will be there. Just there will be minor differences will be there. Just go through it. Similarly, for the key press will be there. On key up, on key down. Key up means the moment you release the key. Key down means the moment you are pressing the key. And key press means if you press the key. Similarly, there will be some things will be there. Got it? So, there are many events depending on the use case. But the thing that you need to understand is how to handle the events. Mouse over, handle mouse. Simple? Okay. Now, let us take this particular example to the next level. Come in. Let us take this particular example to the next level. Assume you are building a page to register the user. Okay. In that particular page, you have a scenario. Pallavi, what is the difference between on-click and the add event listener off-click? There is no difference, Pallavi. On-click, you will use it on the HTML. This you will use it on the JavaScript. Okay, that is the only difference. So, Now we have a scenario where I want to register a user. My database is having a very strict rule that user must enter phone number only in the number format. He is not supposed to enter alphabets or special characters. Our phone numbers will not be having the special characters. Okay. How will we handle that particular scenario? Okay. There are two ways. Once let the user enter anything, after validate whether it is an integer or not. The other scenario is, let us not allow the user to enter anything other than the number. Do you understand the scenario? There are two ways to handle the problem. One is let the user enter any stupid thing, then verify. The other way around is let not the user enter any other things other than the number. Clear? The requirement is, we will take the second approach. We'll take the second approach. Can I create a text box? Very simple text box having a field phone. Now, what I would like to do, in this text box I can enter anything, isn't it? Now I want to restrict the user to enter numbers only into this particular text box. Shall I do it? Let me do it. First, get the text box. Sorry, text. I am attaching the key press event listener.
We are not clear that.
Oh, thank you. Done. Anything else missing? Okay. So now, handle phone. Oh, first point, I would like to know which key got pressed, isn't it or not? For that, I can pass a parameter called EVT or E or event or anything or ABC. The parameter is nothing but the details of the event, whether it could be a key press, whether it could be a mouse over, whether it could be anything. For this particular add event listener handler, there will be a parameter which is optional. So handle phone, I'm saying event, and I'm simply saying console.log of E. Let us see. K. Are you finding the keyboard event? Similarly, I'm also adding the keyboard events E here. Whatever. Watch carefully. Move my mouse. Mouse event is triggered or not? Mouse leave event is triggered or not? Keyboard event is triggered or not? That means for the handler, there is a parameter which will discuss about the which event you are in. Okay. Watch carefully. Which event we registered for the mouse move? Mouse over. Mouse leave, we said mouse leave. For the key press, we said type is key press. That means are we getting the event type or not? Point number one. Point number two, if you are dealing with the mouse events, you will get the coordinates, x coordinate and y coordinate. Whereas for the keyboard, which key you press, you will get that, and at what time you press the key. In the Unix format. It's called Unix format. Now, which key I pressed? A. For the phone number, is A valid or invalid? Valid or invalid? Invalid. That means if I am getting the A, I should reject. If I get 1, I should allow. If you look at the key code, what is saying? 97. Let us press Z. What is the key code for this Z? 122. That means A to Z, 26 alphabets, right? 97 plus 25, already 97 is included. So total 122. For small case letters. For small letters, the key code range is what? 97 to 120. For the capital case, it will be from 65 to 90. And for the numbers, 48 to, let us see the numbers. So 9 is 57, 0 is 48. That means any key code which is pressed in between 47 to 98, allowed or not allowed?
Allowed.
Allowed. Any key which is pressed other than that range is not allowed. Have I got? Any key which I press other than the 48 to 57 is not. Can I write a very simple if condition? Okay. If E dot key code greater than 48 and greater than or equal to 48, isn't it? E dot key code less than or equal to 57, valid. Continue. Else, simply say return false. Let us see what will happen. I am trying to press A, it is not, it's taking actually. Return false is not working for us. Let us do something. E dot prevent default. This E dot prevent default is going to stop printing the data to the text box. Watch it. Pressing A. I'm pressing all the keys on the keyboard except the numbers. It is not accepting. But if I press the numbers, everything is accepted. Prevent default is preventing the default behavior of that particular event. What is the default behavior of the key press event? If you press any key, print that key value inside the control. Is it what the key press behavior? default behavior. What you are doing now, you are preventing the default behavior by calling the method as e dot prevent default. Got it? What we are doing? We are verifying whether the key which got pressed is landing between 48 to 57 or not. If it is not landing between 58 to 47, what we are saying, prevent the default behavior, let not the user to enter or print the data to the text box. The data will not be in the text box. User feels that he did something wrong and he will enter only the numbers. Clear? Any doubts? Now, your assignment, please take down.
We can answer both mask and regular.
At this moment, I don't know masking and regular expressions. That thing will come later. Masking and all, you will use the plugins, right? So we don't use the plugins here. Directly plain JavaScript we are dealing with now. Later we will see in Angular. So I want the user to enter first name and last name should be alphabets only. Okay, my address should allow first name, alphabets, numbers, some special characters like ampersand, hyphen, backslash, comma, and dot. Mali star lu, hash lu, use. That's what the requirement is. You need to frame your conditions in such a way that it should not. Okay. Address criteria is it should allow alphabets, numbers, and the following special characters. Space allowed. Space is one special character. Space is allowed. Backslash is allowed. And then hyphen is allowed. Dot allowed, and then comma. Comma is also allowed. So this is what my requirement is. Okay. Google for the regular expressions, if possible, handle it with the regular expression. Google for the regular expressions, there will be a concept called regex. Try to handle it with regex. If not, go with this approach. Okay. That will be for your weekends exercise. And tomorrow we are starting the database called MongoDB. Those who are enrolled for the mean stack, tomorrow morning, please be here by 7:30. Okay. Online for link, those who are enrolled for the mean stack. So tomorrow onwards, MongoDB will start. Tomorrow and next weekend, 2 weekends, there will be database concepts. By that time, we will be completing the JavaScript and the ES6. Then we will start the node concepts over there. So next week, we will start advanced with JavaScript. Okay, just basics are completed. Next week, we will be focusing on the callbacks, prototypes, prototypal inheritance, the features of ES6, call, bind, and apply. Total 5 concepts. 5 days, 5 concepts. Okay. After that, we will start. That means next week, your Angular will begin. TypeScript with Angular will begin next Monday. Okay. So that's what we are going to do in the next couple of weeks. Tomorrow, 7:30, please be here. 7:30 to around 9, we will be discussing about the MongoDB database, NoSQL databases and all we will discuss tomorrow. Those who are enrolled for the main stack, please give your details to the front office so that they will make the necessary arrangements. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye. Even parameters. ఈవెంట్ ఎప్పుడు డిఫాల్ట్ ఇదే ఉంటుంది ఈవెంట్ రాదు మనం పాస్ చేసుకోవాలి ఈవెంట్ రాదు సో ఆన్ బయట పాస్ చేయాలి పాస్ చేయాలి వచ్చి ఇలా కరెక్ట్ సప్లై చేస్తారు ఈవెంట్ హ్యాండల్ ఫంక్షన్ అన్ని బరాబర్ ఎలా పాస్ చేస్తాము అలాగే పాస్ చేసుకుంటారు అప్పుడు ఈవెంట్ హ్యాండల్ it is by default handled by triggered by an event. అందుకని ఈవెంట్ స్కీమ్ డైరెక్ట్ ఇంజెక్ట్ చేయాలి ఈవెంట్ ని డైరెక్ట్ గా మీరు రాసిన హ్యాండల్ ఉంది యాడ్ ఈవెంట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ గోయింగ్ టు పాస్ యాజ్ ఎ పారామీటర్ ఏదైనా పాస్ ఈ కానీ అది వేరియబుల్ ఈజ్ ఎ వేరియబుల్ బట్ విల్ పాస్ ఫస్ట్ పారామీటర్ ఆల్వేస్ యాజ్ ఈవెంట్ ఫస్ట్ పారామీటర్ ఇప్పుడు ఈవెంట్ వేరే తర్వాత మీరు పాస్ చేసుకోవాలనుకుంటే పాస్ చేసుకోవచ్చు
Success operation function event.
Pardon?
Success operation.
Success operations will not come under the event.
They are unlike.
They will be coming under the Ajax concepts. Concepts of Ajax.
They are not event.
Thank you guys.